no. Why you say that? I want to do so much good here. I want to do so good. I just want to be the best person in the whole world here.
Prisoner. Oh, I was just thinking about
You're just thinking about it.
Pretty Prisoner is one of my favorite characters in One Punch Man.
That's a kinky. You can tell he was holding a little longer. I can tell Pretty Prisoner was like, hey. Welcome to episode 5 of the Everything Anime Podcast with your host Hibana from Hibana-chan. I'm OT, and we have a great episode for you today. Not only are we going to be going over this week in anime, what we watched, what we thought, we're also going to be going over our character of the week, who stood out and why. We're going to touch on the crazy world of psychopaths and how the AI and everything that's happening now, and are we on our way to go to their future? I hope not. It's a little crazy. And then it's been a slow weekend over here. So we're gonna give you 2 anime that we both suggest or recommend for if you're tired, if you're lazy, if you're sleepy, if it's raining, if it's just cold, if you just want to be home and do nothing. Just these are anime you need to watch for that. And much more. So make sure you're locked in, hit the subscribe, hit the like, and let's get into it. Let's start off with this weekly recap of what we watched. You want to start with My Hero?
Yeah, that's fine.
What do you think about the episode this week?
Think it's getting there.
Yeah.
Like I said before, I wish we were getting like 2 episodes a week. Because when they're fighting and they just stop, it just throws me off. But crazy stuff with All Might.
Oh my God.
Seems that he's gonna die.
Oh no. Why you say that?
I hope.
Oh, because the beginning?
Yeah, the flashbacks.
Oh,
I hope he doesn't die, because I think there is like some sort of conflict in him, because we saw like a little bit in the episode how he remembers, was it Deku's mom that told him like you need to take care of him?
Something like that, yeah.
You cannot just give your life, like you need to survive to keep watching over him.
Yeah. But
I think he has conflict in that, and he also feel like I have to do whatever I have to do to contribute to Deku, because this is my responsibility. I put him in this position, so I had to help him as much as I can. It doesn't matter what it takes.
Yeah.
Which is pretty.
Even if it means death, right?
Even if it means his death.
Oh my goodness. Once I saw the flashback with him and his mom as a little kid, and anything to do with, I'm just gonna be so happy. I thought dead. I thought he was gonna be dead. And then this is a question I had. I'm like, I'm not sure if it was stated before, but anytime we get a flashback of him and I believe Nana, like his predecessor, his master, he's always saying like, hey, I just want to be like, the world needs a symbol of peace out there. The whole world needs a symbol, and I'm gonna be that symbol to some extent. And he's always saying that, but I'm not sure if he knows that she has one for all, if he's gonna get that, because at this point he's quirkless and he's literally saying the world needs this symbol of peace and I'm gonna be it. I'm like, are you gonna be the best policeman in the world? You're gonna be the prime minister of Japan? Like, do you know something that she don't know and you're like, I'm gonna get this quirk eventually, or what? So I'm not sure if that's gonna tie into something too, but like you said, once Deku's mom starts talking and that comes back, he's like, all right, can't just go out in a blaze of glory. I gotta try and live to some extent, right?
Yeah, I think so.
And then he got Stain.
He tried to help.
He did help a little bit.
Yeah, but it didn't work out.
It didn't work out, and he got his quirk stolen. Oh, blood curdle quirk. Squirtle. I feel like I'm Squirtle from Pokemon. The blood curdle quirk is in All For One's hands, which is insane.
Yeah. He wanted to help, and then he wanted All Might to take him out.
Exactly.
That's the only hero that he respects.
He did say that, hey, I did my thing, but I'm going after what represents a real hero, and you're that, and whatever happens.
He can't get better than All Might.
Now, they were trying to hold All For One off so that he can't get past that threshold, because then he could use that goop to transport Shigaraki to him. But Shigaraki's like, bro, I don't want this. Hell no. Like, like,
you're not taking me.
You ain't taking me. But like All For One said, the moment that Eri, he used that little like rewind, he knew he had to get to him. I guess he finally said it, to give my stockpile of quirks to that body, and I guess at that point he'll be able to overtake.
Yeah,
what's the name of his
It
body?
sounds like that's his plan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then also tearing All Might in half. I didn't know if he was gonna like just knee break him or like it looked like he's tearing him apart.
He did, and All Might pulled another trick, but then that didn't really work out.
Didn't work, but I guess the whole world got to stop for Bakugo. Bakugo coming back like Quirk Jesus with his eyes all flickery and stuff
What's
like
Bakugo gonna do? Like, if you try to do anything else, you're gonna die again. Cause the other hero just like patched up his heart, and he probably died.
Oh yeah, he died.
So you are in critical condition. What are you gonna do? I don't know.
At this point,
But maybe
Horikoshi is showing all these quirks have a different level at the end of the day. So I guess this is gonna be Bakugo at max strength. These explosions, I guess we're gonna see some super explosions.
Or maybe
or something.
that's what for inspiration for Deku.
That could be.
You know what I mean? He's
I mean, you
alive.
saw his face. He was over here
Yeah.
like, he's like, oh my goodness, you're alive. Cause that's his homie, you know what I mean? That's his best friend from childhood.
Mm-hmm.
It's huge.
I wish we were getting like 2 episodes a week.
That
Like,
would be nice.
yeah, it's just like it's a fight. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I hate when the only thing basically going on in this anime right now is the fight.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like they can switch from the fight to something else.
Yeah.
So if you just stop the fight in the middle, it's like, oh, I have to wait another week. But it is what it is.
It is what it is, and we got some stuff to hold us over, you know, like some other anime.
Mm-hmm.
As we look forward to the next episode of My Hero, we can talk about, you want to do One Punch Man or you want to do Gachiakta?
We can talk about Gachiakta.
Gachiakta?
Mm-hmm.
Well, where do we start with that episode? Do we start with the elephant in the room? That
What's that?
the fact that how you gonna get kidnapped, bro?
They all got kidnapped.
They all got killed, but he was just in prime position. I don't know. I guess we could just
Start from the beginning.
start from the beginning. So they go to doctor
Yeah.
because I guess that what they were saying was no, that spell from that vital instrument gives you a revival from instant death, but all your other injuries are still gonna be there.
Mm-hmm.
And so they had to get healed and stuff, and then they find their way back to the base. And I want to know, is the base dude's vital instrument the one that's a shut-in? Because they did a whole bazooka at the place and there was no hole. They were trying. She was so confident, like, yo, you can't get in here when we got him. So I'm like, dang, it's like,
probably.
is the whole place like
He's
he just held the building for? He was born in that building. It's just that he's never.
He's a shut-in.
He's
So
a
he
shut-in.
don't leave.
He don't
He
leave.
doesn't leave. So that's his. That's what he holds dear to
So
his
it's not
heart.
just the
Probably.
room; it's the place. I
Probably.
guess. Or they probably just transferred him to the place, and that just allowed him to just like, this is now my vital instrument.
So weird.
And we got to see old girl, the secretary with the glasses. We got to see her skills.
Oh yeah. Put into use.
Put into use.
She
Glasses.
can see everything.
Yeah.
She can fight.
She can fight, and it sounds like she likes to do that too. You know, like oh, she goes out when she can to fight some people.
Yeah.
But when they get to the bar, so this is what I'm talking about. So I think it was funny how the dude was like, yo, these some sketchy people. Like, he has some crazy look in his eyes. This
He was
cutie
saying
pie
the,
look.
what was the
but she
word?
looks
It was the
crazy.
same word for everybody. Nasty look.
Something like that.
Yeah, nasty look.
But
He has
him,
nasty-
Naruto.
Oh gosh. He has some stuff. And like, I'm getting out of here. But the Raiders, they were there from the beginning. That they showed they were at the bar.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Oh, those two people, yeah.
the Raiders, yeah. Like, how don't you notice that those two sketchy people with hoodies on, like right there?
That is true, but the guy also referenced them as regulars.
Regulars.
Yeah. But still, it's like, if I'm injuring everybody, I'm not just gonna be like,
sketchy.
woo, whatever, you know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. I'm gonna be like, somewhat on guard, too.
Yeah, and then Naruto goes and sits right next to him.
The moment I saw the two and the one person looked smaller, I was like, okay, that's the teleport chick.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know if that was the leader, but I was like, that's the teleport chick with the manholes. And of course, Rudo is right there. But I do like that as dude was getting closer and starting grabbing, Rudo was the one to. At first, I was thinking, I'm like, yo, y'all slack because nobody else is coming to save Rudo. But Rudo was enough to be like, hey, what the hell? But that still was enough because he grabbed him and pulled him in.
Punch him.
Yeah.
But
And now they got all of them transported. with the baby squad or what is the child squad?
The child squad, the baby.
The baby, the one dressed up as a kaiju, and then the big bro.
Yeah.
Oh man, do you think? Because this is like episode 14 out of 24, so this can't be the big fight. Do you think somebody's actually gonna die here? What do you think is gonna happen?
I have no idea.
No.
No idea.
So if you put
of course they're gonna fight. They're gonna have to fight to get out of there.
Are
so
they
it's gonna be a fight. We're just finding stuff out. I think we're gonna find something here. Like, we're gonna get some truth.
Some truth about the world, about the sphere, about the bridge. Or what he said, they called it the border, right?
Yeah.
And then Rudo was like, I don't know.
I remember something, but we couldn't really.
Do you think he was born down there?
Doesn't seem like it. No.
Doesn't seem like he was born down there.
No. That border, whatever it is, just let him pass through. Or maybe the angel saved him. What if when he was falling, the angel took him and let him land?
That would be crazy.
You know, he just didn't drop.
That would be crazy. Or what also would be crazy is if the angel was actually the good guy and his stepdad was gonna be a bad guy or some shit. That would be crazy. That would be some crazy twist shit. See, I wasn't thinking about that till you said something. That is interesting. I don't know if they're gonna go that route. They seem more like straightforward, but you never know. I think Rudo is gonna have all, and you know what? That could happen. Rudo has all this anger for that dude now we call the Angel. And then it would be crazy if that was misplaced. Just like, yo, you were actually helping? What does he do with all that anger? Then he turns it towards the society or some shit. I don't know. All I do know is they got old girl's boots. They got Amo's boots, and that made Rudo go crazy.
Yeah, what do you do to Rama?
Now, in the intro, so I was watching the intro because it was new intro instead of the it looks like she's like chained up or something like that. So I noticed, I was like, I wonder if that was like from the past episode, but I guess, remember we thought she either died or they just only took the boots? I guess they took the boots and kidnapped her or something like that.
Maybe.
But
guess we're gonna find out.
I guess we're gonna find out. This is another reason why it's good to have 2 parts to a season that are back to back, opposed to waiting a season in between or something like that.
Yeah.
You know?
It's different.
Yeah, it is different.
Doesn't feel the same.
Doesn't feel the same. But I like where it's going. I'm excited to see exactly what's gonna happen. I'm excited to see. I'm actually curious to see, since Rudo can make anything, if he can make wings out of something to go up to the sphere.
That'd be crazy.
Because he can make things out of
It has to be something broken.
A broken airplane? Just touch that?
Yeah, some broken feathers. But I'm not sure how much control he has over what they turn into.
Ah, that's true. He probably just like, I'd bring out whatever's in you.
If it looks useful at the moment, it kind of like, it works. But I don't know if he can just literally just go with the idea and find some wings.
Looks like he's still learning his power. Yeah. To some extent, right? So what about One Punch Man? How do you feel? It's been 3, almost 4 years since it's been out. What do you think about One Punch Man? One Punch Man was
cool.
After we were able to find it.
Yeah.
If you were able to watch One Punch Man, there we go.
Where do you watch it?
Now, granted, it was early, so it might not have been in certain places. But they're acting real hard with this. If you don't have Hulu or the extension with Disney, it's over. Unless you use illegal websites.
And they were fucking up.
Oh yeah, loading, unloading.
I don't know how many people were watching it. It was just like.
I'm not sure the exact time that it uploads, but our go-to illegal website didn't have it, so we had to go to our backup illegal website to make sure. And they didn't have it. It was just taking forever to load. But we found it. We're not gonna give Hulu our $11 for the next 6 months or for the next 3 months. $30? Come on. What are we? We're not $30. Who do you think we are? We're not rich. With a free trial.
I don't know. We might have to do Hulu because it's good.
Oh man, we might.
I like to be able to pause because they were putting a title, some people in their episodes, and it's too much. I need to pause it sometimes to be able to read.
Yeah, that is true.
Because it's dumb.
We might have to upgrade We might have to upgrade in the future. You know, but it's back. The main thing. Well, let me say this before we get into the actual specifics of the episode. What did you think about it visually? Because a lot of people were afraid the same way the transition from season 1 to season 2. Once season 2, the trailer came out, it was like a lot of like moving around. And then now, same thing from 2 to 3. All the people that weren't around for season 1 now think it's new to say, oh my goodness, it looks like just a slideshow. Does it look like Blue Lock's slideshow, or does it look pretty?
No, I remember people talking about that because I think I showed you a video. It looks normal to me.
Looks normal, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we didn't see that much action. We saw a lot of like talking scenes.
Yeah, like it's kind of just getting back into it. It looks normal to me. I mean, Blue Lock couldn't even animate people walking.
The balls.
Like, come on, no.
Yeah, you can't animate walking. That's crazy.
I don't think they will do that to One Punch.
How you making me want to go watch Blue Lock, yo?
Oh.
I think I'm gonna watch Blue Lock later. But I don't think there was anything wrong with animation.
It was.
I'm not an animation junkie. Some people are saying anime's too over animated. I don't.
It looks normal to me.
It looks normal.
I mean, I didn't put too much attention into it. But I'm glad One Punch is back.
Yeah.
Because I just found it like really funny.
Yeah.
One Punch is just.
It allows you to just turn your brain off.
Yeah.
It's like the opposite. You have on both ends of the spectrum. You got One Punch Man, and then you got Lord of Mysteries. Which side do you want to be on? Like sometimes I need some One Punch Man.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say sometimes I need some Lord of Mysteries, but
even though some serious thing might be going on in One Punch Man, they still like the character is just hilarious. And sometimes you cannot take them serious.
Yeah.
Like they talking about serious stuff, you can't take them serious.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like.
And what's crazy is there are a lot of people that have done essays how Saitama is one of the most just tragic characters because he just cannot and will not find somebody to ever give him a thrill. So not tragic compared to the people that lost their lives.
Wow, how dare you? Like,
they're like, oh, I can't. I don't have a
I'm too powerful.
Too powerful One Punch. Oh man.
Well, I just can't wait for the day that he gets recognized as a #1 superhero.
Slowly but surely. He's already B. They're understanding, oh, Saitama helped out here and there. But he should have a lot more, right?
I like Master cannot take more disciples.
Oh, always broke Genos over here. Like, Master can't.
He's always breaking up.
Oh,
poor
my
man.
goodness. It's crazy. I think the episode, because they have 12 episodes. I think the episode went a little fast. Not as in like, I think it's done. I think they covered a lot of information. So it was, hey, boom, boom, boom. Hey, here, this information. And you already have to know, for the most part, the S tier heroes to understand their dynamic and stuff. But I think it's cool, you know? Like, they gotta rescue the dude's kid and they gotta go against the Monster Association. They're gonna put their primary heroes, which are gonna mainly be like the S heroes, and then like the My Masks and stuff like that. And some other people might try and help. But I don't think it's too complex or anything like that. No, shout out, Puri Prisoner.
Oh, I was just thinking about
You're just thinking about
I was gonna say Puri Prisoner is one of my favorite characters in One Punch Man.
That's a kinky take. That's not a hot take. That's a kinky take.
It just fills me with joy when I see Puri Prisoner.
He's gonna get revenge for what they did to that prison.
To the
man.
Yeah.
And the warden looks just like a kind
of. It does, right? Like, what's going on here?
Oh man.
But
yeah, you can have fun. You can have fun with One Punch Man.
You know? Is cool dude.
He's cool guy.
I like when he took the team. Give me a hand. And he was like.
Oh, you can tell he was holding a little longer. You can tell Puri Prisoner was like, hey.
Come back.
But Saitama said he's gonna go after Goro because he didn't come after him. Meanwhile, he did come after him already. Not after, but Saitama already knocked him out like 2 times already. He doesn't remember that. But Garo now, so Garo's over here, he's awake, he's in the base. I have read a little bit parts, like not like in sequential order of the manga. So I know a little bit of stuff, but not what's happening now. I know nothing about what's gonna happen right now. I just know when Saitama meets Garo. That's it. So I'm excited to see what happens up until then. But this looks like it's gonna be a good season.
For a second, he reminded me of oh my god, I forgot the creepy clown from
Hisoka.
Hisoka. I don't know.
Who?
He doesn't look like that.
Who?
The guy. Him. Does the time I went after? What's the name?
Garo?
Garo.
He looks like Hisoka?
For a second, it reminded me of him.
I see.
Like when he was laying down.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
I mean,
he doesn't look like him.
He doesn't look like him, but he does want a battle. He wants to beat all the heroes. He doesn't want to be a human.
For a second, when I was watching, I was like, it reminded me of Hisoka.
A little bit of Hisoka vibes, you know.
Maybe that's it.
But yeah, it looks like it was a good first episode. We'll see. We'll see some action, hopefully. You know, we got a whole bunch of different characters we're keeping up with. I'm excited. I am excited.
Me too.
Any characters that stood out to you that you're like, oh wow, like that you didn't see before that stood out this time?
That I didn't see before?
Or like just didn't notice or something like that?
I'm not sure, to be honest. I feel like I need to rewatch the last few episodes of the previous season.
Mm-hmm. Just to be 100% up there.
Yeah, because I'm a little off, you know?
Yeah.
But, I need to rewatch that.
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm. So that's it for the weekly recap. So let's get into character of the week.
Okay.
So who is your character of the week?
My character of the week is Cinco from Dr. Stone. In catching up to the last part of this season, the last season that just came out, that's really bold, you know? A lot of different anime characters and protagonists have big goals, big aspirations. But Cinco really said, I'm gonna bring back all 8 billion people of humanity, good, bad, no matter what, and I'm gonna lead the way with science. That's pretty bold. That's a bold, big dream. That might be bigger than trying to be Hokage. That might be bigger than some of these other.
I think it is.
Things,
but do you think that Senku is doing that because he really cares about humanity, or because he cares about how smart he is? Like he want to prove his point that he can do it.
I think it's more. So I don't think it's 50-50. I think it's both. I don't think it's 50-50. I say maybe like 80-85% the fact that he wants to bring back humanity to help, and then maybe like 15-20% is prove it to himself and stuff like that. As he said, his ultimate goal is to go to outer space and stuff like that. Obviously, he has to figure out how the petrification started, and you have to pause your thinking for a while. It's like, how you go from here to here? Some of this stuff looks too clean, you know what I mean? It went from the first season, we just got a little bit. Now everything is just perfectly smooth. They have fashion clothes and stuff like that. But the fact that he's able to take it on, he's able to keep this crew together. He's able to go to, no spoilers, just in case you haven't seen Dr. Stone. But he's able to do a lot of stuff with the people that he knows, the people that he found, and he's able to fight for that and to continue fighting for that when there's other people along the way that are like, let's bring back some people, or you don't even have to. Why are you doing so much? And that stood out in the character week because that's just a big goal and he's serious about it. 10 million%, you know? But yeah, that's my character of the week. What about you? Who you got?
All right. So my character of the week is gonna be one from one of my cooking animes. The anime that I have there in the background when I'm doing something else. The name is Yamada-kun and the Seven Wishes. So the character of the week for me is Yamada, who is the main character. And he's my character of the week because he has able to help the Seven Witches, which is like the whole purpose of the anime. But he only don't care about like having fun or like doing his thing in high school. He cares also about helping the witches, and that's what he does the whole transition during the anime.
Oh wow!
The anime is pretty fun. It's hilarious. I think you guys should watch it. And he's my character of the week. Just simple.
Okay, nothing too crazy.
Nothing too crazy, yeah.
Gets the job done, right?
Yeah, I don't know what else to say, to be honest.
So you need to say. Yeah. Now we're getting into one of the main topics of the week. Unless you've been living under a rock, AI in the form of ChatGPT, Gemini, Perplexity, and all these other different large language models, or LLMs, have been not only getting smarter, but have been threatening to take people's jobs, right? And as AI in science fiction, as well as reality, continues to grow, you end up with versions of what it could be. You have people that say AI is going to be cool, it's going to be very helpful to us, it's not something to worry about. Then you have some people like AI is going to destroy the world, right? Our question this week, our topic this week that we're discussing and talking about is similar to the world of Psychopaths. If you've not seen the anime Psychopaths, it's basically about a detective that is in Japan. It's like super futuristic, and they have something called the Sybil system. The Sybil system basically determines every single citizen, the probability of which that they will commit a crime, and that number or that color goes higher or lower. The percentage goes higher or lower, as well as the color or the shade gets brighter or darker, however you want to say it. And it basically determines if a person is guilty of a crime or if they will be guilty of a crime. Prime example, if I was a detective and I was pointed at somebody and they have no intentions or will not do anything bad in the future, as per the system, which is AI, supercomputer, it will give a number and it'll say, hey, this person is not a threat. And the actual weapon that they use won't arm itself. It won't allow you to shoot. However, if it's you point it at somebody and it scans and they're either guilty of something, they have a high number past a certain threshold, or it can predict due to AI that they will commit a crime, that number will go up and it'll say, hey, you have permission to incapacitate them. Or if it's really high and like it's really bad for society, quote unquote, it'll unlock the capability to kill somebody, right? And long story short, it's literally a system that's prejudging people before they do anything. And it's very flawed, especially if you just watch episode 1. I won't give any spoilers just in case you haven't seen it. I would suggest they go watch it. Just by being in proximity to something negative or something bad, somebody that, if it was pointed at them, says that they're good. If somebody was personally affected by something, their number themselves could go up, thus making them a quote-unquote threat, thus making them a target to be taken down or potentially killed. It's really crazy. And as AI keeps on advancing and as people want to keep on weaponizing it, the question is, are we headed towards that? Now, there's a movie, I believe it's called Total Recall, in which they literally play this out. It's like, hey, this person has a high probability of committing a crime, so we got to take these people out ahead of time. And it's like the morality or the ethics behind it is like, well, they didn't actually do it. They didn't commit a crime. You're saying that you predict that they will. So they're not guilty until they actually do it or not. But people are crazy. And the people in control are crazy. So do you think this is some super futuristic thing? Or do you think, even in some capacity, that we're going down this road? So
yes, we are. We are doomed.
Oh, doom and gloom.
Kidding. No. Not sure if we're heading that road, but things are getting scared. Not sure if we're heading that road, but I can see how things can get really close to it. You know what I mean? Let's have faith in humanity that we won't let artificial intelligence, which is never gonna be like a human person, to take these dramatic decisions or like that much power. Because remember, even in Psychopaths, it's not even only the guns. They have surveillance camera that can keep track of people and how the psyche is doing.
Yeah, so at all times. Oh man. And
that's like super scary. Like I hope we don't hit that road. But I think we might get like somewhat close to something like that.
That makes sense. I completely forgot that, all throughout the same way that there's traffic lights and stop signs, there's cameras that are detecting everybody's in the moment score or whatever it might be.
And it's just like we're saying, like even thinking about a crime doesn't mean that you're going to commit a crime. That would be like catastrophic. Because we, as human, we usually have this, I forget the term, it has a term, we had this thought. And it's like a video you showed me before, we are not what we think of. So I don't know how AI will be able to determine that the difference between actually thinking about committing a crime and going to commit, and the difference between having these intrusive thoughts that we usually have throughout the day that we might not realize or think about it much. You just push it to the side.
Right.
So that would be crazy.
That would be crazy. And it's, there's so much nuance in it. Like you said, you're not your thoughts. And at the end of the day, you can't just use data to say somebody is going to commit something. So if you have a kid and they're born into an abusive household and the system was to see abusive dad, drug addicted mom, bad grades, that doesn't mean that the kid doesn't want more, that they can't be on the right path. But a system would take into consideration, like, that means this is the road somebody's going down. And to just make it a little bit more realistic, right? When we have the algorithm now, right? The algorithm on social media, the algorithm on anything that you use, let's just say Instagram or Google, right? The algorithm and these search engines and social media platforms are getting so much user data on people that it takes into consideration what you've liked, what you've spent time on, and it will show you what you're probably gonna like, to an extent that you control your own algorithm to a certain extent because you're the one that keeps on looking at these things. That's what it thinks, right? However, there are cases where people will look at stuff, or they'll look at a broad range of things and they shouldn't be in a specific hole. Or lastly, if, like, for my job, I'm doing research on a specific topic and we do deep research, I mess up my algorithm for the next like 3 to 6 weeks sometimes, because that's all my search history is about across the board, to make sure I'm thorough in getting these sources.
And it's something temporary. It's not something that you're gonna
Something
keep doing,
temporary. So if I'm looking up tiles, that doesn't mean I have a new house. That doesn't mean that I'm going to buy tiles anytime soon.
Well, I can see, like, the government or something, let's say, for example, using some sort of AI to, like you were saying, to determine like patterns. Let's say they caught somebody who was in a robbery, and then they start looking, well, let me look at the history for this information in this new system that we have, and put like, oh, what's your background? How was your parents? How was your life? What did you do since you were a kid or whatever? And take all that information, compiling it into, or comparing with all the criminals who committed more serious crime, and trying to determine, oh, you are a serious threat to humanity, even though you probably just shoplifted a soda or something. I don't know. Like,
you found out about that soda. Huh?
You know what? I can see like something getting like into some sort of like a system. The government taking to give it more like harsh punishment to criminals.
And I wouldn't be surprised if they're not already doing it. Like, there's certain, like, especially in America, there's certain defense companies, there's certain just billion-dollar companies that the military is using to build out these systems and stuff like that. But probability doesn't determine everything. So it's like, it's on one or two hands. It's like, hey, if you want to stop these mass killings in this one area, and we've seen that for the last 50 years, that 95% of these people have these 10 qualities. Do you want me to start stopping people with these 10 qualities? It's like, you might stop a couple, but you can't stop 100%, because just because they have those 10 qualities doesn't mean that a person can change. You have to take into consideration the same thing that the anime has to consider. People can change. With new information, with growth, with a good night's sleep, people can change and be on a better path.
Some talk no jutsu can...
Some talk no jutsu can do it.
People,
you can go from trying to destroy a whole village to, you know what?
I'm just going to destroy this one person.
It was me. I'll take him out for you. You know what I mean? My whole life's work.
But how do you think the world will be if psychopaths were present right now? Let's say the government, like, you know, we're going to lean into AI, and we're going to AI judge people for us.
That's kind of like
the movie.
Kind of like the movie. If you haven't seen the trailer, a movie called Mercy is coming out in January. It looks really good. It's similar to this. It's one of the things that prompted this topic. That's like this. It's both, hey, not only are we taking probability, but at that point the movie is more so you got 90 minutes to clear yourself and you can use these things, but it's still the same thing. So artificial intelligence. If it was now, like let's say America did that,
how chaotic do you think a system like that could really survive if out of nowhere let's say we just are like we are now, and I don't know where tomorrow we have this new system.
See, I think
everything will collapse. It has to be a good introduction. You have to introduce it slowly.
It's an introduction, but at the same time, first, I don't think we should have that. But with that being said, if we did, the first priority, if we can't get rid of it, is to make sure somebody can't corrupt it. Because let's just say, right now in our world, we have it, right? It is what it is. Okay. But the realisticness of that is there's going to be a person or a group of people that are going to abuse it and force it to go after certain people. Doesn't mean certain types of people. It's just in general. Certain people. It's going to be weaponized and not do what it's supposed to do. So it's like, if I have my choice, we don't have it at all. But if we do have it, I think,
how do you think it will be?
If I honestly think it wouldn't even have the opportunity to just do what it does and be good some spots and bad some spots, because I think a person or a group of people would just try to control it and weaponize it even more.
If they cannot, let's say they cannot really weaponize it, I think that just really will affect people's mind. Because imagine, like, you be like,
you know how much stress
you'd be so scared,
all
you
day.
Wouldn't want to come out. And you know, when you're trying to avoid to think about one stuff and that thought just keep coming back, we're doomed.
Prime example?
You have to be strong, really strong-minded too.
A prime example right now of that is the Purge movie. Little spoilers for the Purge. If you haven't seen the Purge, come on. But it's like, they showed in the first one, they introduced a system to let people kill, and it didn't do what they wanted. So, like I said, people in power manipulated it. We're gonna force killings. Oh, now we're gonna take our own military, and we're gonna dwindle down the population in these low-income places. It gets it's a system, but it's not weaponized by the people that run it or created it. And I don't think that this, of all things, would be spared from it. I think it would just be corrupted, which is insane.
For them to destroy the minority or those groups that they
choose
consider not favorable.
Imagine if it was a minority group that did it and they just went after the richest people. It just shoes on the other foot at that point. Imagine people that just hated like chickens and they said we're gonna get rid of all the chickens.
How will you feel if you were just transported into the world of psychopaths? How will you perform in the world of psychopaths?
First things first, I'd get some therapy. Second, I'd go and
you don't think you will get flagged? Like, why do you need therapy?
So I can go escape to a farm.
They're really gonna start looking into you.
I'd escape to a farm, and so I say, I'm getting away from this. I'm getting away from all this.
Oh, getting away from the city.
I'm getting away from the city because I just want to do so much good here. I want to do so good. I just want to be the best person in the whole world here.
And you're just gonna turn crazy, and then one day people just like, we have to take this person that has isolated himself and take him to the city, and then you done.
Nah, I'd be like, I love this system so much. I love it so much. I can't even be by here because you got to be distracted by me because I love the system so much.
I love everybody.
I love it.
You have
everybody.
to tell you every day, I love.
What's this knife here? I don't know what this knife here. That would be crazy. What would you do? Just boom.
Oh gosh, I will have extreme anxiety.
Oh, girl.
I cannot function in a world of psychopaths.
But you're so calm and collected.
Yeah. In the outside, but like in my mind, just like.
I know. Yours
so
would be
much
up
noise,
there.
But I don't think I will freak out too much because I'm an overthinker. So I think too much. Imagine me in a world of psychopaths where they just literally somehow looking into what you're thinking
at all times.
I don't think I'll be able to function.
That's some.
I will have to try to do the same thing to remove myself from society.
Just go away. Go to another country, some shit. Like that's.
No.
But that would be crazy.
Long story short, we wouldn't survive in psychopaths.
Yeah.
Do you think you will survive in a world
Would
of
you?
psychopaths?
Are you for or against it? Do you think that it could be done without being abused? Have you seen Psychopaths? If not, you should check it out. It's really good.
It could be that intelligence that they have could even use to a less extreme version of what it is.
That's what I'm saying. There is benefit that could come from looking at all the correlations, look at all the overlaps of the negative things that affect mass people. But when you apply it in a direction to fix, quote unquote, it's a slippery slope.
It gets corrupted really
It gets
fast.
corrupted real fast. Right.
Yeah.
So let us know your thoughts below, because we're curious. Yeah. Well, that being said, we can move to, because again, I don't know about you guys, but it's dark. It's cold. It's rainy. Makes you want to just grab a pillow and just relax. So we're over here to recommend 2 anime each that you should watch when it's a rainy day, when it's a cold day, when you just don't feel good, if you're sick. What are you gonna watch on those days? So would you like me to go first, or would you like to go first? I'm gonna do one and then you do one, or you're gonna do one, I'm gonna do one. What do you think?
I can start, I guess.
You can start.
Yeah, I didn't have much time to think about this, but when I think about rainy days, you will either have 2 moods. You will feel sad, or you will feel sad. Now, when I think about rainy days, it's just like you feel like, usually, unless you're a person who really likes to enjoy the rain, like, oh my gosh, but you feel like cozy, you feel low. It's not like, maybe it's not sad, but your energy is low, like we feel now. So you will really, really want to watch something that is funny or lean into sadness. That's what I think. Sometimes, it depends on your mood. But if I were going to lean to something that, okay, it's rainy, it's cold, like, let me watch something funny, I would think maybe something like Kaguya-sama.
Oh, okay. Nice comedy.
Yeah, Love is War.
Okay.
Yeah, something like comedy to get you like laughing, forget about like it's raining, just cozy in your blanket, and you're just having fun watching these teenagers in the high school years trying to get the other one to confess to each other and just have silly comments. So I would think Kaguya-sama would be good.
Okay. And that's a good preface, because you're in one of these moods, certain things can help. The first one I'd recommend is Food Wars. If I could just binge watch Food Wars, now granted, I'm going to need a magic card to order DoorDash, because I'm going to want to cook or eat a whole bunch of those foods. So I'm going to have DoorDash every couple hours bringing me some food. But I would pick Food Wars because, again, it's a good story. It's a good story. You can technically, if you've seen it, you could pick up anywhere. You could pick up any season.
It's funny.
And you're going to be entertained.
Yeah.
Got a little fan service. But,
a little.
But it's a good story. It's a good character, good cast of characters, and the creativity.
The food, it makes you
It's going to make you want to just lay down, eat, and just relax,
So you're going to have to order some food if you don't want to cook.
Got to order some food if you don't want to cook.
That's really good. And like you said, that is, you watch a series that is binge watch worthy.
Yeah.
For my second pick, I was really like indecisive of what to take, but what to pick. But I think maybe it's popular one, Death Note.
Oh, okay.
It's really binge.
It's like, ooh,
watching,
next
like
episode.
worth it. Like you want to see what's gonna happen next, and it's dark.
Yeah.
Like more like
that is
sad
rainy
kind of,
day.
but you know what I mean.
Oh,
So
that's a good one.
I think Death Note would be a good one
That is
for
a good
rainy
one.
day.
Yeah. Okay. And then I'd say my second and last one would be Tower of God. Tower of God is out there enough, but still good enough that you can put it on back to back to back. And especially if you're home relaxing, the second season gets a little complicated, but if you are able to just relax and just lock in,
And just watch.
you're gonna follow it, And I'm excited for that one, but I definitely could see myself right now just putting on either one of those 2 shows. I'm gonna feel good, feel relaxed, because you're not always on go, but it's fine. That's not how we're not meant to be always on go. Sometimes we're low, sometimes we're sad, sometimes we're mad, and it is what it is.
On the move. Yeah.
But yeah, it was a chill episode, y'all. Is there anything else you want to talk about?
No, that was it for today.
Last thing I want to touch on, real quick. I just wanted to get this out here because I've been thinking about it in a reflection of the anime community. Anime has evolved past a genre. It used to be, even on Netflix or any of these other streaming platforms that have different things, like, oh, do you want action movies? Do you want thrillers? Do you want 90s? Do you want anime? It is a genre and it's also a medium. Now, granted, when I say that, I'm saying how big it's become, but it's a true sense of a medium because animation has been taken to so many highs that you can literally lose yourself in one specific kind. So if you want just comedy type of anime shows, you can binge watch comedy shows. If you want just action, you can binge watch action. If you want mystery, if you want cooking, if you want sports, it's grown so much. And I just wanted to shout that out because it's no longer just the category of anime. There's so much in it, especially when you get to isekai, when you get to just shonen, when you get to so many different levels.
There is something for everybody.
Something for everybody. It's so beautiful. And that's why
every occasion.
That's why I love the anime community. I love that we're opening up, you know?
Yeah.
Like, hey, this is the adolescence, this is the teenage years.
Very diverse.
We fall down a little bit, but we get back up and we're happy to be that diverse because it's grown to have that diversity that you can watch what you want to watch, you know? But yeah.
100% true.
That being said, I don't have anything else. You have anything else? Anything else?
No.
No. All right. I'm OT. That's Hibana from Hibana-chan. If you watched this far, first off, thank you. If you could just hit that subscribe, that means you're part of the family now. Notify for the new videos, and we don't see you again. I hope you have a good rest of your day, good rest of your week.
Thank you so much for watching.
Thanks
See you in the next one.
See you in the next one.